Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Um, as you can see, I'm fuming. I'm not happy right now. I'm absolutely fuming. Well, I guess I like to do this the day after the match is gone, so I collect my thoughts and be logical. I don't want to do this right after the game, because then I'll be more pissed. I'll be saying stuff that I wouldn't want to say on camera. But Bayern Munich lose at home 2-1 to TSG 18 million years Hoffenheim. Okay, a team that was what like fighting against relegation last season. A team that I don't even know any of their freaking players. I don't know a single player in Hoffenheim. The one I knew plays at Newcastle now, and his name is Jolinton. And they've lost. I don't know how we lost this game. Okay, I genuinely don't know how we lost this game. And it says in the title, Kovac out. I have to say this now. Niko Kovac is a virus at this club. He's a virus and he has to be fired. First of all, the game against Spurs, I thought, wow, Kovac really made a good change. You know, he brought on Thiago but kept Tolisso, and the dynamic worked. Moved Kimmich to right back and Pavard to left back. I thought it wasn't an Alaba injury, but then a few hours later, Alaba's like he was injured. Okay, that's why he was taken out. He was injured. So would Kovac have made the changes at that time, at halftime, considering Alaba was not injured? If Alaba wasn't injured, would he have made the changes that won us the game against Spurs? Because once Thiago came on, that's when we really started having that dynamism in midfield, and that's what won us the game. So my question is Niko Kovac, did he even have that planned? And then you go on to Hoffenheim. We couldn't. I don't even think we created a chance. I can't come on here and say we created chances. We should have scored this. Blah blah blah. Because we shouldn't. We shouldn't have scored. We didn't create a single thing. It's kind of sad. It's very sad because we couldn't create a freaking chance in the game against Hoffenheim. They were good defensively. No, I refuse to believe we couldn't create a chance because they were good defensively. Niko Kovac is absolutely out of his element. I think he deserves a sack. Bring in someone with a philosophy. People are telling me, Kovac, give him patience, give him time. He's going to be in his second season now. I mean, he is in his second season. Tell me his philosophy. Tell me what he wants out of his team. You can't. Pep Guardiola, we know he likes tiki-taka, lots of combinations, triangles all over, and he wants to win the ball high, he wants to play the ball, and he wants to use his midfielders in between the half spaces, while his fullbacks become like midfielders almost, and his striker becomes a false nine. And you know what Pep wants, and his wingers stay really wide to create spaces and open up the opposition. You know that's Pep's philosophy. Jurgen Klopp, what's his philosophy? Press high, gegenpress. I just call it Jurgen press. Jurgen press the crap out of your opposition. Have everything be high paced, high energy, and long balls, wingers in behind. That's Jurgen Klopp's philosophy. He loves this. Jurgen Klopp is one of the best managers in the world because he has a philosophy. What the hell is Niko Kovac's philosophy? Because all he's probably telling the players to do is go out there and be world-class players. Because that's honestly what I see on the pitch. I just see Coutinho make a trick, but I don't see what we're trying to achieve when we attack. I don't see a pattern. I don't see movement. He should be coaching these players how he wants them to play, but it has not changed. What has changed since Ancelotti left? What has changed since Pep left? We play the same way. We play the same way that got Carlo Ancelotti sacked. We play the same way when Jupe was here last season, covering for being a caretaker. Jupe is better, obviously, but we don't. I don't know, but we still play this. Jupe was really when Jupe was manager, caretaker, whatever. He was still good, okay, but still. We play the same way that got all these other managers out of the club. Ancelotti, for example, he played the same way. So my question is, what is Kovac's philosophy? You know what? I'm done talking about Kovac now. Let's go down to the players. Tolisso. You know what? People piss me off because Everyone was like, Tolisso, better than Goretzka, when Goretzka was playing well. Tell me a thing that Goretzka has done wrong. Tell me how, oh my god. People are so stupid. It's annoying, especially the Bayern Twitter. It's annoying because it's so ignorant. It's a bunch of ignorant twats thinking they're smart. What has Tolisso done in this club for the last 2 years? He came in 2016, 17. I don't even remember when he came here. But last season, I feel bad for him. He was injured for pretty much the entire season. But this season, he's had more chances out of all our midfielders. He's starting games. He's where, we want him to be. And he's been given so many chances. He's fit. He has no excuses. And he's playing like crap against Spurs. Gave up the first goal. If we hadn't conceded that first goal, maybe the game wouldn't have been 7-2. Maybe we would have just nicked the 2-1 win. I'm fine, okay? But 2 games in a row, there's something wrong. Simple passes. The ball that I don't know who passed the ball to him where he lost. He was trying to dribble the way out. If it works, it looks absolutely great. But when it doesn't work, like there, we look. Oh my God, it's annoying because it's so avoidable. I've had this happen in football. I played football a couple games back. I got the ball from a center back, right? I was in between like 3 players, and guess what? I'm smart. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm a midfielder. I play in his position. I have more energy. I play more like Goretzka, which is why I like him. But I'm just cool. But as a midfielder, what do? Just pass the ball, one touch, back. I don't care where it goes, as long as it's away from the people around you, and you don't lose the ball and look stupid when you do. He tried to cushion the ball and try and do a nice little move. You're not Thiago, mate. You're not Thiago, bro. You're Coco. All you have to do is simply pass the ball and move it on and have us not concede a goal. Because it pisses me off how we lost that game, because it shouldn't have been a loss. We shouldn't have lost that game. Yes, they created like a billion chances. The first chance with Boateng, had to go in with his pace. I don't know how Boateng got there. I honestly thought we were going to concede a goal right then. But kudos to Boateng. But when that happened, that should have been instruction from the manager to go all out. We should have been relentlessly attacking them. We controlled like pieces of the game. We overall controlled the game, but they were just more clinical than us. And it's annoying. We lost 2-1 to Hoffenheim. Lewandowski scores, but it doesn't matter now, does it? And I don't even know who scored for them. I forgot. Their goals were it was just weird because it was through Boateng's legs. I mean, I don't know what you do about that as a center back if you close your legs while you're tackling. It's not Boateng's fault. It's the people in front of him. It's the people that let that ball. We don't have a defensive midfielder, so we need our 2 pivotal midfielders to cover more ground. I commend Thiago because he did the thing. Thiago played well. He had tackles and he did the normal Thiago stuff. But we just need more dynamism in attack. Serge Gnabry, what a prat. Okay, I'm sorry, but you scored 4 goals against Spurs. Spurs went on and lost 3-0 to Brighton. You're not crap, mate. Stop thinking you're already established. You're not. You're still young. You still need experience. Quit. That entire game, I had the feeling that he felt he was just too good. He felt he could do anything. Okay? Sometimes, I don't know why players do this. You just take on this mentality that just because I scored a hat trick, it doesn't matter. No, you scored a hat trick a few days ago. Now is now. Now is the game. Okay? But you know what the positive out of this is? The Bundesliga is more competitive. I don't think right now someone can call it a farmers league because we have teams that I've never seen in the top 4 be in the top 4. I'm happy. That's the one positive. Bayern isn't even in the top 4. It's crazy. Schalke were up top, and now Gladbach is up top. Now, here's the thing I don't want happening. I don't want us to win this league like out of nowhere with 20 points clear. I don't. I want us to win this with 1 point. Or, you know what? I even want us to lose it so Kovac gets the sack. Look, I don't care about winning games. Football is an entertainment. I watch this to be entertained. You do too. We all watch this to be entertained. Why do you think we turn on the TV when Barcelona and Real Madrid are playing? because you just think it's gonna be cool. No, because it's gonna be entertaining. Someone's gonna get hurt. Messi's gonna, put some nutmegs in. It's fun. It's entertaining. That's why a lot of people watch Bayern versus Dortmund, because it's gonna be entertaining. Because they're two big clubs, two big rivals going against each other, and they're all going for the same trophy. It's entertaining. Okay, football is an entertaining game. Niko Kovac is not entertaining. His playing style, I don't even know what's going on. I don't think the players know what's going on. I don't even know. I think with the games we've won, here's an uncontroversial opinion. I probably think everyone thinks this. I don't think we've won a single game because Kovac's genuine tactics with his brain out of going and flying off the roof. The games he's won just based off the fact that we have one of the best squads in Europe. We have midfielders that are capable of scoring at any time. We have a defense that's going to marvel itself. When Sula is on his day, he's one of the best center backs in the world. I'm sorry, okay? He is doing everything that Van Dijk can do. And honestly, Sula could be the guy that, if he stays consistent this season, next year, we're going to be talking about Niklas Sula. And when he adds goals to his games as well, he's already added assists. He's already doing long balls and getting assists. That's what I want from my center back. Playing those balls from deep and making a play ahead of you. That's brilliant. That makes you a great center back. But I also want him to be a threat in the box, And he already has what it takes. He has the pace. I think he could be one of the best center backs in Europe. We win games because we have such a good defense. We won a lot of games last year because of Kimmich single-handedly. Kimmich would just take a game by his stride. He would score a goal and we would be equal or something, and he'd make a cross and we'd score. We won so many games because of Kimmich. Not because of Kovac's tactics, but because of the individual players we have at the club. Lewandowski, best striker in the world. He scored 40 goals or something goals last season. That's insane for a number 9, first of all. And guess what? He didn't do it because of I don't know. Every manager has a philosophy. I know what Ten Hag's philosophy is. He likes to have a back three where one of his midfielders drops in between the center backs or next to the center back, and he likes that midfielder to control how the game goes, which if he came to the club, Thiago would just be the much better version of Frankie de Jong, and we would have that dynamism, right? Thiago would carry the ball and pass it. He likes his fullbacks very high. He wants his wingers to tuck in. I'm saying this because it's what I've seen. I study a lot of football tactics. This is what happens. And then he wants his two midfielders that are left, because he plays in a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 staggered. He wants his two midfielders that are left to create a double pivot right behind, and there's so many passing options, and he wants them to create like a unit. Right? When he moves, it's not just the center backs moving. Every person on the pitch is moving. It's just so easy to see the philosophy. Every manager has a philosophy. What is Kovac's philosophy? We missed a chance when we could have sacked him after winning 2 titles, because I don't care. Those titles, we didn't deserve to win any of them. We only won the Bundesliga because Dortmund are a bunch of butlers. They might as well be this, plastic. They might as well be a plastic water bottle, because Dortmund and Tottenham, I guess, they're bottlers. But that's the only reason we won the Bundesliga. It wasn't because of Kovac's genuine tactics. Of course, there's stats out there that says he increased the expected goals and stuff like that. But that's just due to Lewandowski, Gnabry, and Coman outperforming what people thought. Coman outperformed his expected goals and expected assists. Maybe because he played more, but the only positive that I can see Kovac as is that he's younger and he can gain experience. And honestly, the assistant manager, I'm starting to believe he's the one behind everything that's good. He's the one making these little tactics. And another dumb thing that Kovac did in the game was he's still doing this stupid thing. Kimmich, Gnabry, they played so well last season. Why are you changing something that's not broken? Now Gnabry's on the left and Coman's on the right. It's annoying. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's absolutely not smart. That's for damn sure. And I'm angry. I'm not happy with this. I'm not taking this. I'm not gonna just take this and say, oh well, it happened. No, this doesn't happen. We're at home. We're at home to Hoffenheim. What do they have to do? Huh? How much possession did we have? I was watching the game and I looked away 1 second and they conceded. What is Bayern? Bayern are just in as much trouble as Spurs because I honestly think what's the best thing that could have happened? We come out of this game, have a great performance. The Spurs game tells every European club that Bayern Munich wants that Champions League. This game will re-clarify that we're ready to go at it again if we lose. But we lose the game. It just shows that if we win a game like a Liverpool, the Liverpool game is perfect because it's the exact same scenario, right? We went to Anfield and got a draw. Not many teams do that, right? We could have even made him concede an own goal and claimed a 1-0. We defended very well at Anfield, right? What are we supposed to do the next game? Attack the bloody crap out of Anfield or out of Liverpool. We would attack relentlessly. We're at home. We have the crowd. But guess what? What did we let Liverpool do? We let them control the game. We let the Anfield fans sing louder than our fans. We didn't get the supporters on our side, and we lost the game 3-1. Football is dynamic. That's how football works. It's a very, very straightforward game. Win the crowd, win the hype, win everything that's not having to do with the players on the pitch. Win that stuff, the psychology, and you win the game. The same thing with Barcelona. Except Jurgen Klopp didn't let his players believe they couldn't. He let them believe they could. And guess what? They did it. They destroyed Barcelona 4-3 on aggregate and 4-0 at home. And I don't get this. Why is Coman on the right? And why is Gnabry on the left? Gnabry, of course, I think he's better at right wing because last season he played right wing, got 13 goals and a bunch of assists, right? One thing that annoys me is that Coman is not that good. I mean, Gnabry is capable. He scored 4 goals against Spurs from left midfielder, left winger. Why shouldn't Coman play on that side? That's the side Coman plays on, the left wing. He has a great relationship with Alaba. They play very well off each other, and we scored loads of goals doing that. See, this is the naive stuff I'm talking about with this stupid coach. I'm not happy, man. I'm pissed. I'm actually very, very angry. And the thing is, Kimmich was our right back, but I don't know, man. I feel like it's just starting to be weird now. You know, how did we win last season? How did we win anything? How did Bundesliga teams not destroy us? We're shite, man. See, the crazy thing is if you look at this from a very, very, big, good perspective. The thing is, if RB Leipzig, pushed harder in the DFB Pokal and DFB Cup, Kovac would have lost that. He would have been fired. So no one's watching this. I know it's fine. I'm the one who left. It's fine. So if you watch this, what do you think? Kovac fired, Kovac gone? I don't know. But thank you all for watching. It's been me. I've loved making this video, or not. I've loved the stream because I've gotten to share my opinion, and I'm just tired of Niko Kovac. I think he should go. There's so many good bosses out there. I would love Ten Hag to be our boss because he would love to come back to the club where he learned the trade. He was an assistant manager or was he the youth manager? I don't know. He was just under Guardiola, and guess what? He has a good Wikipedia page. I think he's won the Eredivisie twice now. Was it just once? I think twice. I don't know. I think he came to Ajax halfway through last season and won it, and then he won it last year, and I think he won the cup too. I'm not exactly sure about that one, and he led a bunch of youngsters to basically the Champions League final. I don't care. Tottenham shouldn't have beat them. They only beat them in the last minute. They would have gone to the final and given Liverpool a good game. And I think on a good day, they could have even won that final. If Liverpool played against Spurs the way they would have played against Ajax, then Ajax win a Champions League and Ten Hag. So this is what we have to see. What did Kovac do? Did he take see if Kovac took Eintracht Frankfurt to a Champions League spot and made him qualify through the groups and then lost to round of 16, I would have been like, yeah, that's a good option. He took his mediocre side, but he took a side with Luka Jovic, Rebic and had Sebastian Haller and with a good back four, decent midfield. It wasn't like Eintracht Frankfurt was trash, but he only won a DFB Pokal. That's the reason he's coach. And his system there wasn't even that. It was kind of overhyped. But man, I'm just tired of this. Thank you very much for watching Mia San Mia. I'm trying to order the 2019-20 kit, but I can't find the freaking source. That I don't want to buy $100 kits. Okay, I don't. I really don't. I'm sorry. If you buy like I mean it's cool, but I don't want to put money in the pockets of the people that piss me off the most every summer and also every January. You know why? They literally take our money and don't do anything with it. So I'm not trying to support them, you know. And yeah, we got a new board, and he doesn't want to spend money. It's just a shambles. I hope we have the international break next. I'd rather honestly just punch my. I don't like the international break. International games are trash. Okay, they're trash. Thank you very much for watching Mia San Mia, and peace.